Hey, excuse me. So, as part of a new 30-day challenge I'm doing, part of that is some authentic marketing each day, which I will share on my YouTube channel. And this, I did record last night actually, but when I've looked at it, vanity and everything else, my skin is just crap at the minute and I just couldn't do it. So I'm re-recording it. But basically, yesterday, I've been trying to do my advert for YouTube. I sent it out to a load of people for some feedback, got some fantastic feedback from other tribers. And I knew there was like rough edges, but I was like just getting to a point where I just wanted to do something, I wanted to get something out there. And anyway, so I got some great feedback, and some of it I'd already knew, but some of it I was like, okay, yeah, that's from the viewer's perspective. So it was already in my mind. And then Claire Elizabeth in the tribe, she pointed me back to a Black Hangout that Stuart had done, where he really dissects an advert that he did in that morning. So I rewatched that, which I'd seen about a month or so ago, and he talks about being very specific. So what I'd done is I'd literally dumped my whole life into an 8-minute video and covered all sorts of different things. But what we should be doing is focusing on one thing. So, for example, I have been a single mum most of my son's life, and that's what I need to focus on rather than all the other things that I've done. I could use that in different adverts and target different people. So to be very specific, if I use my single mom working full-time story, then that's, you know, I could be targeting single parents and workers and all that sort of stuff with kids. So you can be a lot more, the message will get home a lot more. But one step on from that is it's the pain. Remind myself here, because I then had my first gold call with Dan yesterday, which was absolutely brilliant. I do love the way Dan teaches, and he's so open. So yeah, pain, solution, action. So, and within that pain, you've also got to aggravate it as well. So he's just fresh off 10 for 10. And so they did a lot of digging into this in their sessions. And as much, you know, things like, you know, when my son was young and I was working full time and I felt guilty all the time, you know, because I was having to drop him off at childcare. And then when I picked him up at night, I was too tired to give him any real quality time. And my family made me feel guilty if I wanted to go out at the weekends and all these, you know, it was all this guilt thing. And it's also about not spending enough time with your kids. And then you've really got to sort of aggravate that, you know, and say, God, you know, the days I sat there and just thought, this is, you know, I'm going to have so many regrets when he's too old now to appreciate, or yeah, when he's too old, I'll get my words out. I'll have lost all this time, basically, all the precious little changes that they make as they're growing up. So it's very much find the pain, concentrate on the pain, aggravate the pain, and then by that point, if your viewer is totally resonating with what you're saying, they will be absolutely gagging for whatever this bloody solution is. Tell me the solution, tell me the solution. So it's basically taking people on a journey but being very specific, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to redo the video. But it's all good, isn't it? It's all about learning, and it's a journey, and I am getting impatient, but I need to rein it in a bit. So that was really, really valuable. So that's what I'm going to be concentrating over the next couple of days. Dan also talked about how people, you know, receive your message, and actually the words you use is very minute, probably about 17%. Tonality is probably 30-something%, so the tone you use. The biggest is your body language, and we all know this, like when we meet people, we get an instant feel, don't we, from somebody just from how they're standing or flinging their arms around or whatever it might be. So, you know, you've got to be very clear in your video, but you've got to also do something about your tonality, you know, and up and down or whatever it is, you know, be enthusiastic, be energetic, and Also, I remember Alex Smale telling me, you know, you've got to over-exaggerate, really, even though you feel a bit of an idiot, because you've got to, on video, for people to receive the message that you're giving them. So I think that's all really, really valuable advice that I can share with people if you've not quite got to this point yet, or if you have and you've kind of forgotten, because I already watched the hangout that Claire sent me and I'd already forgotten it. So it's really, really worth going back to stuff and, you know, digging into what we've got in the back office and all the trainings and everything else, and obviously helping out with the tribe and everything else. So that was what I wanted to share today, and I'll do another one later because I'm redoing what I should have done last night. And thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.